Basement of the Price residence, looking at giving an option for some modification on our ductwork, redoing our plenum. These two are offset just slightly, but it's got a really wide 24-inch existing plenum. We can narrow that down to a 22 on the very top side, increase the size of our trunk to a 16-inch by 8, run about 8 feet to get past this second takeoff here, and then reduce that back down with the transition piece going back to the existing 12 by 12 to keep our pressures up. There's 2 cavities. There's 2 bedrooms that stay colder and warmer than the rest of the house. Neither have returns in it. It's going to be the master and then the bedroom on the front of the house. Taking a return through this joist, do a 6-inch round, poke into the floor or the wall, whichever we can do, and then bring that back to our return here. Return, a little bit undersized. Send out 8 feet of that return trunk. Pull that off. We'll pipe in a 6-inch on the top side of that, and then our other one would come from this side. Would be poking up about right here, and then we could use that cavity to chase it back. That's the only thing that would have to be taken off, and then just rehang the water lines with that 8 foot. Would put us to about right there, or excuse me, 10 feet on that back side. Would put us to roughly there where that existing one is connected. And then I think that's it. Oh, it's drop ceiling on the other side where we can get to the wall for that room. You can see the nails. It would start that room's about right here. So somewhere in this area. And we'd take that back over to our return drop. We're in the basement of the Price residence looking at a possible furnace coil replacement. We got an AirQuest model furnace, high efficiency 90%er, just a single pipe, 2-inch PVC. Had a lot of drainage issues dropping back into the furnace. There's where it exits here. If we go back with high efficiency, we're going to abandon that because we don't really have the space to get that other pipe next to it. There's a duct there, and then our dryer vent right next to it. Probably look at taking that pipe off the front, getting up into this joist, and going to the back side of the house and just doing a flush mount on the back there. I haven't looked out to see if there's any restrictions on the outside. Our drain, about 15 feet, PVC, to our floor drain here in front of the washer and dryer. Our line set travels up, makes a turn, and sets on the outside of the house. Looks like 3/8 by 3/4. That'd be a flush and pressure test whenever we do the coil replacement. If we go standard efficiency furnace, we've got, it looks like a 6-inch flue stack. Yep, 6-inch with a 4 for our water heater and an old capped off 4 as well. So that could be reused back to the furnace if going that route. Do our 4-inch filter cabinet, get our furnace set up on a base. Got a really wide plenum that'll need to be reconstructed. Electrical coming down from the ceiling. Old humidifier was in place as well. They've also got a plug-in on the back side where it used to be. Return drop will send new. Existing is 10 inches wide. We don't have much space to go any bigger than that. But we'll resize it. You get around, you can see our electrical outlet here on the back. 2-way trunk line, 16 by 8 on this side, 12 by 8 on this side. We'll do some calculations and see. There's some rooms at this end of the home that don't get good airflow, that I think it may be related to the size of our trunk line here. But I gotta finish my calculations based on the size of our system to make sure. Other than that, our electrical panel is over here in the corner. It's a square D panel. Our AC appears to be on a double pole 30. Any questions, let me know.